pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the DSA Zoom meeting theme song by
Yes.
Ace Pounder.
Thank you, Ace. All right. Well then, I guess it's time to begin our round robin here. And let me see. Hey, there I am. All right, and I've been playing this song a lot the past 2 days. This is what I just recorded in the studio, hopefully for our critique session next week. It's called The Front Runner. It was early afternoon with a dark and cloudy sky south of Hugo, Oklahoma, in the middle of July. Benny Scott was staring at a red spot on his screen with purple in the center. The sight looked really mean. If he could get there in 2 hours, he might catch an awesome sight of it crossing Lake Eufaula in the early evening light. Perhaps an EF5 tornado reaching to the ground, ripping up the real estate and throwing it all around. Wasn't seeking thrills, he only wanted to make them proud, to be the front runner to those monsters from the clouds, chasing all the storm fronts out on those open plains, hoping the folks in Hugo would recognize his name. The middle child of 3, Benny never seemed to clear the bar he felt his family held up so high and dear. Little brother was an athlete, a high school football star. Big sister was in med school, she was really going far. Well, he thought he was an also-ran man who never won, 'cause Benny never led the pack in anything he'd done. Then one day on the TV screen he saw that fateful show of people running around the country chasing tornadoes. He wasn't seeking thrills, he only wanted to make them proud, to be the front runner to those monsters from the clouds, chasing all the storm fronts out on those open plains, hoping the folks in Hugo would recognize his name. Well, he loaded up his gear and he started on his drive. He got there around 4:30. The storm front came at 5, and he hoped to take a photograph like no one has before. He barely had his tripod set. The wind began to roar. 30,000 feet of thunderheads were building to the sky. Then he saw the funnel from the corner of his eye. He focused on his prey. He never looked around. He didn't see the billboard that was ripped out of the town. Now the tempest was spectacular as it danced about. Benny never saw it, 'cause he was bleeding out. Remnants of the billboard had struck him in the head. Benny Scott lay on that Oklahoma prairie dead. Back down south of Hugo, his family and friends had gathered there to mourn the news of Benny's tragic end. Why did he have to run away and chase that old son presence was at home. He wasn't chasing thrills, he only wanted to make them proud, to be the front runner to those monsters from the cloud. He didn't know the love he craved was there all of the time. The ones he left behind him, they were like his own gold mine. Oh, the love he craved was there all of the time. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And next, since Harry has decided he wants to back clean up tonight, we have Miss Jenny Caroline.
Thank you. Keith, you made my eyes water.
There was one night I played at Love and War where my protagonist died in all 3 songs I played.
Ugh. I'm like, why do I have to go now? Okay. I need your kind of love, and I'll ask for it when I want. Come jump for my time. What you get'll be enough. Conditional love, you'll get a little bit. It isn't even love. You know I've got a checklist. I can't help it, hun. My market value's up. I go where love is warm, and right now you're in luck. I need your kind of love. I'll ask for it when I want. Come jump for my time. What you get'll be enough. I've got a lot of love to give. That's why I spread it around. Pinning me down is tough. It's how my world goes round. You know what's on my list. You've gotta look like this, and you've got to be near, but there's more you'll miss. I need your kind of love, and I'll ask for it when I want. Come jump for my time. What you get'll be enough. You know I'm back around with my bag of grand plans. Just do one more thing, soon we'll be holding hands. You weren't ready when I was. I know I made you wait. Just, darling, I chose to move on. It's currency, not fate. I need your kind of love. I'll ask for it when I want. Come jump for my time. What you get'll be enough. I take what I want. I'm not dealing with your heart. I want you next to me now. Just do this so we can start. I like the way you talk and the attention you give. It doesn't matter how I treat you. You know I'm just a grown kid. I need your kind of love. I'll ask for it when I want. Come jump for my time. What you get'll be enough. Just a little will be enough. For you, that should be enough. You know I'm sent from heaven above, and I wait for you to prove your love. Thank you.
Don't laugh. That was good.
Thank you. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to work my country rap chorus in there. Thank
Oh,
you.
all right. And next we have Mr. Bill Martin taking the stage.
Well, I was wondering who I stole it from. I think I stole it from Obla Di Obla Da. But here we go. Do you know where the bluebirds winter? How the chimney sweep fastens her nest? Why the whippoorwill's note is so mournful, where the plump purple grapes are the best. Can you tell where the bluebells are thickest, where the lazy trout basks in the sun, where the yellow plums ripen the quickest, how the black snake devises to run? You may have read books by the hundred, you may solve every problem with ease, yet I will not say you are learned unless you can answer these. Do you know what the tall pines whisper when the south wind rustles their leaves? How the squirrel hides food for the winter, how honey is made by the bees. You may have read books by the hundred, you may solve every problem with ease, yet I will not say you are learned unless you can answer these. Yet I will not say you are learned unless you can answer these.
Very nice.
Thanks.
The chord structure is almost there. I think the third line of the verse is different from obla-di, obla-da, and the cadence is definitely different. So other than the chord progression, for the most part, you can't copyright a chord progression. So I wouldn't. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure the 20 people that wind up hearing this song probably won't be, taking me to court over it. Let's see,
Anyway,
we have
very
Barbie
nice.
next, don't we?
and it is now time for Barbara. Harry wants to go last, so.
Hello. Why? What's he doing? What's he
I
doing
don't
back
know.
there? Eating dinner?
He probably is. Eh?
Where is Alan tonight? Some open mic?
There's probably Poor
not
David's
virtual?
is tonight. I bet Poor David's is tonight.
That's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. I don't know. My backdrop is messed up here.
Is your original sound on?
I think it is. I turned it on. Let me check on it. Nope, it's off. It just turned itself off. Turned it on when I got on. I don't know. I think I'm still getting used to the update here on that. All right, here we go. Oh, hang on just a minute. Maybe it's the back light. Let me see. Okay, I think that helped. Got rid of it. It's the back
You were
light.
glowing.
All right, where's Seth? He didn't open the show tonight.
Actually, he did by recording.
Ah, I see. I'm going to do a prayer of peace for Israel. Oh, Heavenly Father, protect all your people. Shield them from danger. Provide for the needful. Let your love shine like stars in the night and gently pour on each Israelite. Oh God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel. From Mount Sinai to the western wall stone, may love and harmony ardent prayer, our hearts are revealed. For Judah's peace, O Lord, hear our solemn appeal. O God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel. From the Statue of Liberty to the Golden Gate, we lift up our voices and admonish the hate. We pray for a plan of peace and the strength to fight. And Lord, to find your love a guiding light. Oh God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel.
That is great, Barbie.
Thank you.
I am waiting for the hand of Almighty God to step in.
Yeah.
In the back of the book, he wins.
Yep. He's keeping his promise. He's going to keep his promises. He keeps his promises.
And now the moment we've waited for this whole evening,
There he is.
Mr. Harry Hewlett.
He's the headliner.
I'm the headliner.
Actually, the headliner always goes next to last.
Not too many guys can get 4 opening acts, so that's what I had in that 4 opening acts. Anyway, pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to New Year. I mean, these holidays are almost over. They're coming and going awful fast again, like always. So anyway. Lord, I remember. It seems like yesterday. The first time I saw my daddy pray. Kept my eyes open enough to see what he was doing in church on his knees. I knelt next to him while he was praying. I tried, but couldn't hear what he was saying. I saw his tears and wondered why it hurt. I was a kid, Lord, little boy in church. Now I'm a father. Lord, you gave me a son. Last night he said, Daddy, is drinking fun? I'm so afraid he's gonna be like me. I'm back here in church on my knees, and he's kneeling next to me while I am praying. He's trying but can't hear what I am saying. He sees my tears and wonders why it hurts. He's a kid, Lord, little boy in church. He's kneeling next to me while I am praying. He's trying, but can't hear what I am saying. He sees my tears and wonders why it hurts. He's a kid, Lord, little boy in church. Little boys need a father to show them the way. So keep their eyes open, Lord, when their daddies pray. He's kneeling next to me while I am praying. He's trying, but can't hear what I am saying. He sees my tears and wonders why it hurts. He's a kid, Lord, little boy in church. He's a kid, Lord, little boy in church. Did you hear that harmonic right there on the end? Pretty good. Okay.
I didn't know you could pluck a harmonica.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one there.
Well, anyway. Next.
Harry,
Next, that would be me.
can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Thank you for not doing that one so tender to really make me cry this time. It was like more of a gritty version.
Oh, I do it different every time I play it.
You're just in a tearful mood tonight, there, Jenny.
That's true. Because of it's 3 Texases and Christmas, no family, so no.
Oh, that's no good. Well, we're your family down here.
Thank you. You're sweet.
This one comes from the book of 1 Kings. It's the first time I noticed that God had a real sense of humor. When Elijah was mocking the prophets of Baal, one of the turns of phrases in the King James is, perhaps he has turned aside. And a professor of Bible once told me what that means is a euphemism in the original Hebrew for perhaps he had to go to the little idol's room. So when that comes up, you know what I'm talking about, except I don't say it in that form. So. Okay. Back in the days of Ahab, the Lord had caused a drought. Back in the days of Ahab, the Lord had caused a drought. Ahab searched round for Elijah, looking to scream and shout. Elijah went to Ahab to tell him about the score. Elijah went to Ahab to tell him about the score. Said, we're gonna settle this question for once and forevermore. Let's meet up on Mount Carmel, just your prophets and me, caught on fire from heaven. Then we'll really see just who the true God is. and who's just chasing the wind. If you really don't know the truth now, you're gonna know it in the end. 450 prophets of Baal, 400 of Asherah, 450 prophets of Baal, 400 of Asherah. They met up on Mount Carmel to see who got the last hurrah. Ahab's guys built up an altar loaded with their sacrifice. Oh, they load up their altar with all their sacrifice. They cried to Baal for hours, but their pleas did not suffice. So Elijah started mocking. Hey guys, cry out louder. He may be on a trip. He may have took a powder. Well, he may have had to excuse himself, if you know what I mean. But no matter what they said or did, Baal never made the scene. Now when it was Elijah's turn, he cried to God on his throne. Yeah, when it was Elijah's turn, he cried to God on his throne. Oh Lord, let the people know who is God and God alone. Then fire fell from heaven, it burned up all the ice, burned up all the wood, and it even burned the rocks. They marched those old false prophets down the hill to the river. They put them all to the sword. The sight of the blood would make you quiver. The Lord is God. The Lord is one. The Father of Jesus, His only Son. Let go of all your idols, things that get in the way. Humble yourselves, repent, get down on your knees and pray. Know that the Lord is God, He reigns forever, amen. All right. And coming up next, we have Miss Jenny.
Thank you. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. I need a bunch of mistletoe. I'll decorate a trail tree and shine where warm lights glow. I'll find one big gift. Lots of wrapping ain't my thing. I'll give grace to those who give it, and to those who don't I'll sing. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. I'm gonna share what I've got. I'll take your warmth and give it. We can jingle while we trot. I want the fluffiest wreath and rhinestones on my tree. And I won't forget a crown for a traveling baby. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, Cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. Pour me a spritzer and I'll send you some cheer. But if you're hurting, hun, I will try to lend an ear. I've been alone on the range at this time of year, but a cowgirl Christmas is one where love is near. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. Need that old country gospel and friends and family near. Let's all revel in what's festive, laughing with those I hold dear. If you're a warm, loving cowboy, hold me in your arms real tight. It's Christmas in the country, and hearts need warming tonight. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas.
All right. And Eastern Orthodox Christmas, I think, is actually in about a week and a half, so we can still keep doing Christmas tunes if we like. And next on the agenda is Bill Martin.
Keith, every time you do that song, I want to do this song. Oh, what a wonderful, oh, what a marvelous, oh, what a glorious day. Oh, what a beautiful, oh, what a marvelous, oh, what a wonderful day. In my anger I cried out to my Lord, He stirred beyond reason, they steal what they can afford. Oh, how they vandalize, loot, steal, and proselytize, erasing our history, bearing hypocrisy. Is your God asleep? Is He far away? Is He busy with things to do today? Has He forgotten you? Can He deliver you? Can He reveal what's good and true? Oh, what a wonderful, oh, what a marvelous, oh, what a glorious day. All of the people say, when will it go away? I was never going to pay, I won't stay. I am only here a while, then I will tell you I'll leave here without a trace. Sinewy powers increasingly pull us in. I cannot see them, but I know they're there. Who is going to heed the call? Who is going to rise or fall? I hope to rise in the air. All of this doom and gloom, why don't the people pray? I see above the clouds today. All of this doom and gloom, where is our wedding groom? I see a terrible day. Oh, what a wonderful, oh, what a marvelous, oh, what a glorious day.
Oh, I've always liked that song. That
Thank
is
you.
truly awesome.
Thank you.
Wonderful, Bill.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And now we have Barb.
All right, I haven't done this one in a while. My little song about Bonnie and Clyde. I think I have that too fast. Let me stop this for a second. Let's see. tempo down a little bit. I know this is like a 12-verse song, so I have to play it kind of fast.
I've got a metronome that gets off the beat all the time. It's the technology, I think.
You've heard the story of Jesse James, of how he lived and he died. But if you're still in need of some outlaw deeds, here's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Now Bonnie and Clyde and the Barrel Gang were said to be worth their weight in lead. Oh, they'd rob and steal from those who'd squeal, were usually found dying or dead. Well, you can't believe the fake news. No, the gang wasn't so ruthless as that. Yeah, the nature was raw, but they hated the law. The stool pigeons, spiders, and rats. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Doodle-doodle, waddle-doo. On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. They were called cold-blooded killers. It was said they were heartless and mean. Bonnie said with pride that she once knew Clyde, that he was honest, upright, and clean. But they all fooled around, kept taking him down and locking him up in a cell. Till he said to Bonnie, I'll never be free, so I'll meet a few of them in hell. A newsboy said to his associate, now I wish old Clyde would get jumped, 'cause in these awful hard times we'd make a few dimes, and 5 or 6 cops would get bumped. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Doodle-doodle, waddle-doo. On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Some people have suffered from heartbreak, some weariness from people have died. But take it all in all, our troubles are small compared to Bonnie and Clyde. If a copper was bumped in Big D, and the blue had no clue or guide, when they couldn't find a fiend, they just wiped their slate clean and blamed it on Bonnie and Clyde. There were 2 crimes in the U.S. of A, now credited to the Barrow mob. Well, they had no hand in the kidnapped demand, the Kansas City decoy job. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Doodle-doodle, waddle-doo. On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. When the Times went to press with a crime report, Clyde called Bonnie one day. He said, now don't start any fight, we ain't working nights, we're going in the USA. From over in Irving to the West Dallas Viaduct, we're known as the Great Divide, where the women were kin and the men were men, and they didn't stool on Bonnie and Clyde. If they tried to act like honest citizens and the rip to a cozy little flat, well, about the 3rd night, they were invited to fight by a sub-gun's rat-a-tat-tat. They didn't think they were too tough or desperate. They knew that the law always wins. They'd been shot at before, but they could not ignore that death is the wages of sin. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Doodle-doodle, waddle-doo. On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Well, the road was winding and so dimly lit, there were no highway signs to
Yeah.
Still think that
You ought
might
to
be
put out an
too
EP
fast.
with all your historical songs, because you've got Belle Starr and Bonnie and Clyde, and
Oh, maybe someday.
just a story of notorious ladies or something like that.
There you go. Yeah, I'll have to write a couple more.
American Girl doll after all your stories.
Oh, I don't think that would be very good for little girls to have a Bonnie American Girl doll or a Belle Star the Outlaw dolls.
Yes.
All right. Here's Harry to follow that if he can.
Oh, I can't follow that. But I'll follow it, but that's a hard act to follow. But I'll do this song. Talk to my heart, tell it like it is. Lately it's been wondering how things are. If your love is true, I'm begging you, have a little talk with my heart. 3 little words, I love you, are all it really wants to hear. Talk to my heart, tell it like it is. Lately it's been wondering how things are. All you've got to do, I'm begging you, have a little talk with my heart. 3 little words, I love you, are all it really wants to hear. Talk to my heart, tell it like it is. Lately it's been wondering how things are. If your love is true, I'm begging you, have a little talk with my heart. Have a little talk with my heart. And that's all there is to it. Thank you very much.
That's a good one. Very good.
Just talk to my heart. That's all you gotta do.
All right.
We love you, Harry.
Thank you.
All right.
And this is to Harry's heart. We love you, Harry's heart.
Yes. Well, this is a song I wrote down in San Antonio on a beautiful evening on the Riverwalk and remembering my late wife. So kind of a rather surreal experience. It's a true story. Listening to mariachis at Waxy O'Connor's pub, iced tea, fish and chips with mushy peas for grub, a combination solely found in this Texas hub, only in San Antonio. Fall of 1990, we first came here as a pair to see pile them all, the river walk, the hemisphere, walking hand in hand, loving memories we'd share, just for us in San Antonio. We've returned many times with our family in tow. It grew on us more through the years, but none of us can live forever, I know, and your loss still brings me to tears. San Antonio's always a good idea, that's what we'd always say. Now I sit here on my own, remembering the day we come here together to rejuvenate and play together in San Antonio. I'm missing you in San Antonio. Deep within my heart, there's a melody. Thank you very much.
Hey, so does anybody know who the San Antonio, was the San Antonio Rose a particular person? Or does anybody know anything about that?
I've read something about it, but I don't think it was a particular person.
Do you know anything about it?
I've read something, but boy, I sure don't remember it. I've lost a few brain cells since then.
The town flower.
The town flower.
No, I made that up. I'm just being stupid.
But it was written by Bob Wills, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it may be.
Made famous. I think he wrote it during his exile to Oklahoma. But,
Okay. Song by Bob Wills, it says.
yeah,
So I guess that means he's the writer and not just the singer.
yeah. He was kind of forced out of Texas for a while when he left the Light Crust Doughboys. They were going to sue him. So he moved to Oklahoma and he changed all his songs from Texas to Tulsa. So Take Me Back to Tulsa used to be Take Me Back to Texas. So
It did? I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
an interesting little deal.
yeah, whoever was in charge of the Light Crust Doughboys was really angry with Bob Wills when he left. So anyway, we're not angry at all with Jenny. So
Barb,
I don't
was you
even-
just a second? Was you were asking about San Antonio Rose? Was that it? I was kind of
Yeah.
half asleep.
Yes.
A rose is I think a single lady. You know, the Yellow Rose of Texas. Yellow was she was mulatto,
Okay.
and Santa Ana kind of became enamored with her.
Well, that's the yellow rose, but
That's
that's
the
not
Yellow Rose, yeah.
that's
But
not
so San
necessarily
Antonio Rose,
Antonio.
San Antonio would be a girl from San Antonio.
Well, I just wondered if he wrote it about his girlfriend or a particular girl who was popular at the time or something. I don't know. You know, who knows?
I haven't heard that story.
Story behind the song. I'm going to have to look this up here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's
And y'all
time for
move on.
Jenny.
We have a bar called the Lonesome Rose here in San Antonio. Has
So-
anybody been?
No? Mm-mm.
Yeah. I think they do live music. Okay. There's an old hotel on the fancy side of town, lobby windows fogged up, and a bright welcome sign. It's from the 1960s. It doesn't fit in this place. Maybe workers use it. I bet the rooms are dated. But there's a lobby window and a bright welcome sign. Everyone's already checked in. Tinsel frames the inside. An old tree brings hope, and an old tree gives light. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night. The star you will see is a bent Christmas tree with old colored lights and trim from the 70s. For with all the buildings and high rises around me, I see that tree glowing and I think of my family. With my dear grandmother with her spark and cheer, my grandfather a conqueror, calm, banishing fear. An old tree brings hope and an old tree brings light. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night. That old tree brings hope and that old tree brings light. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night. It's that humble tree that brightens my heart tonight. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Of Mr. Bill Martin.
I'm gonna hum the harmonica part tonight. Somehow I knew it was wrong, but Lord God, I tried and I failed. It's bringing me down. We didn't wait very long. Our feelings were strong and unveiled. It's bringing me down. Lovers lost in time. Where's my lady? Was she ever mine? But she didn't know, and neither did I. Cuervo, gold, salt and lime. Thoughts unfolded as if by design. So where did it go? And who, what, or why? She didn't know, and neither did I. We didn't know.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And we've got someone joining us now. Dave S.
Yeah. Hi. Good to see everyone. I came to a few of these meetings maybe a couple years ago. And sorry I'm late today. I was trying to find this group on Meetup, but I couldn't. So I searched around a little bit, and lo and behold, I found you guys on Facebook.
There's two of them out on Meetup, and I think both of them have the wrong meeting ID, so it's probably good you didn't find it.
Yeah.
But we've got you. Are you going to be playing tonight for us?
I guess I'd like to.
Okay.
It'll take me a minute to set up.
Well,
You'll be after Harry.
Harry, that's about you got two in front of you there, and so it's good to have you with us.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here.
All right, and so now it's time for Barbe McMillen.
All righty, you guys mentioned the Bell Star song. You know, I was thinking I might do a song about the Yellow Rose. But who knows? Thinking of notorious women. All right, here we go. The land of the blazing sun, a legend arose about a woman outlaw with a spirit strong and bold, full of mystery are her fierce and daring eyes. Belle Star is her name. She rides From the hills of Oklahoma to Red River's rolling bends, Belle roams Indian territory seeking her revenge of the rustler and the bushwhacker who shot her through and through. She holds a secret that no one ever knew. Who made the ghost of Belle Starr the outlaw queen? A halo of light 'neath the pale moon's gleam. Oh, the ghost of Belle Starr, she's riding again. A haunting trace on a whisper of wind. On a phantom steed through the shadows she glides, dressed in velvet black attire with a 45 at his side. Younger Reed and Star some nights join her on her ride. From Creek Nation to where they haunt North Texas skies. In the echo of the past, where the prairie's winds a wail, Belle's apparition is a legendary tale, haunting outlaw trails where once she rode so free. A spirit of the frontier for eternity rides the ghost of Belle Starr, the outlaw queen. A halo of light 'neath the pale moon's gleam. Oh, the ghost of Belle Starr, she's riding again. A haunting trace on a whisper of wind. A haunting trace on a whisper of wind.
I didn't know she came from the Ozarks. I always think of her as being kind of more in the Pecos or that area.
No, originally she was, well, all the young, all those gangs, the James gang, the younger, they all lived up there in Missouri.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
And then she came down to Texas and they all followed her.
Yeah.
In fact, the history says that her dad built a hotel and then they all came down and used that hotel as a hideout.
Oh,
That
wow.
became the outlaw hideout in Texas.
Well, I remember learning somewhere that Texas was kind of a haven for outlaws for a while. In fact, they would leave and they'd put GTT carved into their houses for gone to Texas.
Oh, yeah, because it was pretty lawless except for the Texas Rangers, and there was a lot of area to cover for
Yeah.
those Rangers, so.
Yeah.
But
There
that was
was
near
a-
where I grew up. Where her dad built the hotel was Syene, Texas, and that was real close to the house that I grew up in. Was near Syene.
Okay.
Great great grandmother Barbie.
Well, Dave, would you like to go next here? Are you ready? I think you're muted, or I can't hear you.
Let's see. It shows that he is. Oh, we've got different icons now, and still at our thing. Did you notice that?
Well,
We
yeah,
have
but
different
it's
icons
not, it's
down
not,
there.
It's not red.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I can hear you
we
now.
got you now. Yeah.
No, I could go if you like. I'm happy to wait, especially since I showed up late.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'd love to hear from you. Do you have your original sound for musicians activated?
I do, or I don't, but I will.
Okay, good.
And this is a different technical setup than the last time I was here, which was a couple years ago.
Okay.
So when I'm planning to wear these headphones so I don't disturb my neighbor over next
Okay.
door. And if you can't hear me, if you don't have any sound, I won't be able to speak, but I'll be able to hear you, I think.
We'll wave or something like that.
Anyway, this would be a little bit of an experiment, but I think it'll work.
All right.
Keep my fingers crossed.
Well, why don't you take it away?
Okay, thanks.
I think you got you did turn on original sound?
It should say original sound for musicians on the top of your screen there, top left. I can hear your guitar.
Does that sound okay? Or does it,
Can you play your guitar a little bit? It doesn't sound like your original sound for musicians is on.
okay, all right. It's sort of popping on. It's sort of, yeah. Let me try that again.
It should say original sound for musicians on.
Okay, turn your guitar down a little bit. There you go. No, wait, turned it up a little bit. You turned it down too far.
Check your chat. I've sent you some messages too.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That's good right there. All right, what was that
Very
called?
nice.
What was the song title?
Yeah, hi. So I just wanted, did that sound, that was sort of a test?
Yeah, guitar sounded good. What was the title? Or
It
did you
was
have a song?
no real title to it.
Okay.
What I do is I use a looper pedal, and I do I try to improvise, and often I can do it better than that. Was the sound quality of the guitar okay?
Yeah, you'll be able to hear it back later.
The
It'll be
quality
on
was there.
Facebook.
The volume level might have been a tad low, but it was
could hear it real
clear.
good.
It was clear, and
Okay.
sounded good.
All right, well, call that a trial balloon.
That works. We're all doing trials here. We're bouncing stuff off of each other here, and
Yeah, one of the great things about doing this is we can hear the playbacks later on and review what each other has done. So you'll be able to hear it after we're through. Anyway, here's Harry.
here's Harry, and he's our playback master. He's our master YouTube. Get it up there and let us look at it.
I'm not a master of anything. I tell you what, though, I've got a song that's got 3 Texas flowers in it, though, all 3. There's a yellow rose,
And a Tahoka Daisy.
a Tahoka daisy, and a blue bonnet. You can't get any more Texas than that.
Just need a bowl of chili, and you got
If
it
I had a
made.
bowl of chili in it, yeah, that would do it. Anyway, Tahoka daisy. Goes like this. Up. I met that little yellow rose way down in Texas, don't you know? But Rosie never did a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour. Her beauty's fresher than the morning breeze. So take me up just south of Lubbock to that place where we both grew up. She's the fairest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about Tahoka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Tahoka Daisy, you're the gal for me. Tahoka Daisy, I love you. Tahoka Daisy, I'll be true. And like that little blossom of purple and gold, I know our love will always grow. Tahoka Daisy, you're so sweet. You've got me on my knee. Tahoka Daisy, you're the lady, and will you marry me? I said I met that little yellow rose, blue bonnet with her turned up nose. She didn't do a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour and all the ways that she knows how to please. So drop me off just south of Lubbock. All my exes you can call up. She's the fairest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about Tahoka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Tahoka Daisy, you're the gal for me. Tahoka Daisy, you're the lady, and will you marry me? My volume was way too high on that, and I was having to hold back on it. But anyway, Barbara's talking about, y'all were talking about those outlaws coming to Texas. James Brothers had a ranch down around San Angelo,
Wow.
and they would hide out down there. And there's a cave down there. Within the last couple of decades, I remember seeing it in the news somewhere that they found a saddlebag in a cave down there, and they was pretty sure it was Frank's.
Wow.
Frank it wasn't Jesse's, but it was Frank's. But they would hide out down there they just, rob trains and all that stuff and go down there and hang out for a while. So, anyway, that's all I got to say.
All right. So I guess
That'd be a good place to hide out back in those days, though. If horse was the only way you could get out there, that's a long way off.
Texas is a good place to hide. I think you can still get lost in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of places.
Out in that part of the world.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, anyway. This is a song about a Texas gal. So, Rattlesnake Rita was a cattleman's daughter. She danced with a rattler she found near Sweetwater. Strutting the stages of the great Lone Star State. But dancing with a diamondback is a dancing with fate. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance. You look so demure with your reptile azure, but you're taking a terrible chance. Yes, you're taking a terrible chance. Dimebox Danny fell in love with sweet Rita. Saw her on the stage, well, he just had to meet her. He stood at the stage door that very same night. When Rita saw Danny, it was love at first sight. Now sway, Rita, sway. Oh yes, it looks like true love's come your way. But a serpent gets jealous when you're out with other fellas. He could come back and bite you someday. Yes, he'll come back and bite you someday. Stars in the West Texas sky smile down on the love now arising like a new butterfly. Oh, they strolled down the lane. That viper was quicker, wrapped round Rita's leg just to try and trip her. Rita, she stumbled, she fell on her fanny, and as she went down, that old snake bit poor Danny. Now cry, Rita, cry. Oh dear Lord, don't let poor Danny die. But the toxic old venom that was already in him, he was bound for the sweet by and by. Yes, he's gone to the sweet by and by. Well, that is the end of my tragic little story. Rita's in mourning, Danny's gone to glory. And of that Ophidian the people did dread. Well, they grabbed that slimy varmint and they cut off his head. Now learn, yes, Rita, learn. These toxic relationships spurn. It's all black and white with companions that can bite. Some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, rattlesnake Rita, some bridges you just have to burn. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And now I will pass the torch along to Miss Jenny.
Thank you. The less I talk, the less you'll talk to me. I can't say it plain enough, it's as simple as can be. Either it's a childhood nursery rhyme or I'm protecting and defending my peace. A lot of times I fly solo, especially when I'm real busy. The less I talk, the less you'll talk to me. I can't say it plain enough, it's as simple as can be. It's nothing against you, there's a small few I let in. When I don't have too much bandwidth, no patience is my biggest sin. The less I talk, the less you'll talk to me. I can't say it plain enough, it's as simple as can be. The less I talk, the less you'll talk to me. I can't say it plain enough, it's as simple as can be.
All right.
Thank you. I need to work on my notes and things, but I really need a musician. I know I'm off, but I'm learning.
You got to be careful hanging out with musicians. I would advise against it.
Really? Why?
And now here's Bill, who is a musician who you can hang out with safely, I think.
Aw.
Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. I can't go on, nowhere to go. I can't be strong, can't even answer my phone. I've been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Curl up in bed the afternoon, covers over my head, gotta get up soon. I can't be strong, can't even answer my phone. Been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. I lost my way, they say my reason too. Oh, I can't say, you know it's true. No, I can't stay, and I can't go. My skies are gray, can't face my day. I need you so. Why don't you come back home? I've been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. I simply can't go on, nowhere to go. so long. Can't bear to be alone. Since you've been gone, I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Ba, 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 why don't you come back home? Ba, 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 I've been missing you so. Ba, 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 I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find.
Were you doing that in a different key?
Yeah.
I was trying to sing the harmony part, and it got up a little high for me there.
Yeah, I put it in an entirely different key and thought I'd.
It sounded good, but I couldn't do the harmony.
Well, I noodled around with that. That was more or less the version I played at Poor David's when we were doing Carlos's birthday. I
Oh,
thought,
okay.
well, I'm just going to put it in E and see what happens. And I thought I'd do that tonight.
I've been experimenting with all my keys, so.
Pardon me?
I've been experimenting with all my keys. I did it accidentally at Love and War.
And it worked.
Yeah, I had the note the capo 4, but when I capo 4, I'm supposed to play it in G form, and I put it in C form, and actually, amazingly, I was able to sing it. So I'm doing that song in a higher register now, just because.
When I sang Silent Night at Guitars and Growlers, I remembered that I needed to put it on the 3rd fret, but I should have fingered it in G, and I fingered it in D instead, which made it a full 4th off.
Yeah.
And I'm going, oh no, well, I've already started, I'm stuck here, so I just pretended.
That's what I did with New Millennium Heartache at Love and War. So, but it worked out good. I found out the high end I thought I had lost from not singing in a choir has come back with all the singing I've been doing.
There you
which
go.
is nice.
There you go. That vocal cord is like a muscle that you just exercise.
Yeah. And here's someone who doesn't need to exercise because her voice just sounds angelic anyway. Here's Barb.
Listen, I'm like everybody else. I have to exercise my voice. It really took a dive when I was sick last summer for a long time. And I've just really been trying to work back with it. I'm going to do a song. I don't think I've done this song before, and it it may crash and burn. I don't know. This was a song that Lori Wyndham wrote and I contributed to, and it went into our musical Give Me a Break. And it's kind of like a New Year's song, you know. Get rid of the old and look forward to the new kind of thing. And it's actually an ensemble song, but I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. So. Wait, 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 wait. Wake up. It's a beginning. Glad I'm not afraid of the end. Goodbye, oh storm of memories. They only hurt and mend my mind. It's a brand new day. My bell is ringing. Blow off the fear, forget the worry. I'm in a hurry. Chase the blues away. Chase the blues away. Oh, yesterday, slip away in the night, making room for the light. Why wait for tomorrow? Oh, yesterday, slip away in the night, making room for the light. Why wait for tomorrow?
Very nice.
There's a lot going on there.
Your drum machine's overpowering everything else.
It was okay. Well, that I even turned it down more than I had it the other. It's called House, so it's bringing down the house.
Yeah.
I had it turned down. I thought it was enough, but anyway.
Anyway, Dave, do you have another one for us?
Yeah, I'd like to try another one.
Awesome.
Okay, with no further ado, just change my settings.
Oh, that was good. I was closing my eyes and starting to zone out to it. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
And now, speaking of beautiful, here's the fabulous Harry.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This will probably be my last song tonight. It looks like we're kind of getting toward the end. This is called Holiday Inn with an R. He was a salesman, had a company car, covered all of New Mexico. He could make a cold call on the devil himself, knew every little rule of the road. But it's a downer when you're an out-of-towner, gotta spend a lot of nights alone. On the evening in question is in his room resting at the Albuquerque Green and Gold. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when he made his reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. She was a brave little honey, saved her money. She was taking a trip on her own, but she'd heard a lot of stories from her girlfriend Lori about the traveling men she had known. So she took a can of mace when she checked into the place she had guaranteed a month ago. Feeling a little nervous, called room service, afraid to venture out in the cold. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when she made her reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Well, you never would have figured, the way things were, the two of them would ever meet. But room 102 and room 103 had that little door there in between. She got up to get a drink, couldn't find the sink, then she opened up the wrong dang door. When she quit yelling, he commenced a selling. I ain't no need telling you more. Now they are staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never have a hesitation when they make their reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. They are staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even take a down and outer, though the traffic it is louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Wait a minute. Always stay at the Holiday Inn. Thank you very much.
Awesome. That's my song. Do you get extra intercontinental hotel group points if someone comes in and shares your room there unintentionally?
Well, there are some benefits sometimes, but not very often. Not very often.
Okay. Well, we have got 9 minutes or so left. Who's got a song they're just chomping at the bit to sing tonight? I think I'll pass this round and move on to Jenny. You got something for us?
I pass.
Okay. We can't all pass now, Bill.
Oh, yes, we can. I'm passing too. I'm about ready to pack it up, go to bed early, get up early, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Barb? You're muted.
Barbie, you are muted.
And I'm on the screen.
Oh.
Oops. Oops, sorry about that. I should have handled that sooner.
Now she sees her face. Maybe she'll unmute.
I think she's quitting.
Barbie, can you hear us?
Oh, there, what's going on?
Oh, we're coming to you here. Everybody's passing for this final round. So,
Oh,
you have
okay.
something you want to play for us?
I do. I'll play my one last time my Christmas song.
Oh, that's good. Like I say, the Orthodox Christmas isn't till next week. So,
Tiny baby in a manger, come to make the angels sing, swaddled in a lowly stable, shines a star upon the King. Oh, Mary, oh, Joseph, oh, hurry, steal him away. Tiny baby born to save us, gift from high on Christmas Day. Shepherds come from field and mountain, wise men from the east afar, searching for the King of Kings, guided by the brightest star. Oh, Mary, oh, Joseph, oh, hurry, steal him away. Tiny baby born to save us, gift from high on Christmas Day. Oh no, Herod knows, in his rage proclaims all younglings to be slain. Oh, Mary, oh, Joseph, oh, hurry, steal him away. Tiny baby born to save us, gift from high on Christmas Day. Gift from on high on Christmas Day. Picardy third.
Pickering third.
ah. Well, Dave, it's up to you. You got another one you can close us out with?
Thank you, but I guess I'll pass.
Okay.
Plan to come again soon.
So
Oh, please do.
I have a question for everybody on that song. I was singing the last line is gift from high on Christmas Day, but my girlfriend Wendy says I need to sing gift from on high on Christmas Day. So can y'all weigh in on that?
Yeah, I think a gift from a high on Christmas Day.
No, that's what
Yeah.
she said. That gift from high sounds like you're getting high. You know,
that's
like,
the other thing.
so she said I needed to say gift from on high on Christmas Day. It sounded more.
Does that fit the cadence, though?
Well, I'd have so it would sing gift from high on Christmas Day or gift from on high on Christmas Day. So I'd have to make those 2/8 notes or.
That,
I don't think
that's
it
not-
need. it doesn't
Gift
need
from on
on.
high on Christmas Day.
That's what I heard. I mean the on was implied.
That's
I mean
it too. I mean, I want to be theologically correct too, but personally, I think "Give from High" is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Theological
mess me
side
up.
is not a problem. It's more just the interpretation, I think. So I,
Well, what do you think,
I would
Keith?
leave it.
Leave it? Okay. Because I could work it in, but it's just going to take a while to, I've already learned to sing it the other way, so it's going to take a minute to sing it, for 2/8 notes instead of just on high. Gift,
Yeah.
gift from on high on Christmas Day. I could do that if it would make more sense.
Whichever one you're more comfortable with. And Jenny's back, and she's got one for us.
Does anyone else want to go?
Everybody's passed,
Everybody's passed, so we're hoping that you will close
Waiting for
us
you,
out here
Jenny.
because we've got
Okay.
3 minutes.
Well, here comes
Okay.
VL review.
Otherwise we'll have dead air. So
Okay, I thought we were gonna have Harry close us out with something interesting. All right, the only thing is I can't do my video because it's in my phone. I didn't write it down, so sorry you won't be able to see my face, but I'm gonna go ahead now. Fountain water making music in the dark like a pool. Two spirits hungry, two bar stools. Can't forget that night when you rescued me. One bad shift, swipe from memory. Watching Yellowstone with a bottle of wine. Every time alone, but not this time. Down an empty hall when you caught my eye. We turned a corner, eyes sunshine. Fountain water making music in the dark like a pool. Two spirits hungry, two bar stools. Can't forget that night when you rescued me. One bad shift, swipe from memory. Can I take our picture? No, I can't. We look good from where we stand. Lots of flirting turned into fluff. After that night, we knew it wasn't love. Fountain water making music in the dark like a pool. Two spirits hungry, two bar stools. Can't forget that night when you rescued me. One bad shift, swipe from memory. I never will forget what you said to me. No one's watching, we can do what we please. That time in the night still calls out to me. The magic in our laughter set me free. The magic in our laughter set me free. After that night, hate wasn't quite the same. First kiss in Keystone, no heartbreak. First kiss in Keystone, no heartbreak.
got a fiddle part that's just stuck in my head now. I can't. It's a shuffle style fiddle. I can't think. I think there's a dance to that cadence. It's not a schottish. What? Oh well. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got a. That's a good. That would be a good one for the honky tonk.